Okay, today I am starting with a very interesting topic today. There is South America, Central America and North America. So this video is very important for you from the point of view of all government public service examination, as well as to augment your information about the countries of South America and North America and the Caribbean and the Central America. So please like and subscribe so that you will be able to get the further updates. Never ever forget to like and subscribe. Please press the bell icon so that you would be able to get the regular notification. Thank you. So today I am starting from just the south, very south of the South America. So what you can see that this from here to the whole of this, up to this point to the north, is your South America. Okay, now I will consider all the countries of the South America from south to north, and we will put emphasis onto the important points of each and every country. Okay, and as far as their capital is concerned, so we are seeing that to the south we are having, okay, to the south we are having Argentina. Okay, and you know that what is the capital of Argentina? Buenos Aires is the capital of Argentina. Okay, and you can see that here is your Magellan Strait. So this is here is your Magellan Strait. Magellan, Magellan Strait. Okay, here is your Magellan Strait, and here is your Patagonian desert. This part is your Patagonian desert, and that Patagonian desert is very famous. Then there is coming Tau Peninsula. So here you can see that this is your Tau Peninsula. Okay, not here, actually this part which is somewhat extending is called your is called as Tau Peninsula. Okay, and here is your Grande Bay. Here is your Grande Bay, and you can see Falk Island. This is belong to the UK. Okay, and then to the south of this, you know, is Antarctica. And one of the important characteristic of Argentina is that there is a very big grassland in Argentina, and that is called as a Pampas. So here is a grassland that is called as a PAMPUS, Pampas. So always in all the competitive examinations we are being asked about the grassland in Argentina. Okay, and you can see that at this part there is an Andes mountain. Okay, this part there is an Andes mountain, and the Andes mountain is in Chile. So you can see that to the west of Argentina is Chile, and the capital of Chile is a country, and its capital is Santiago. Okay, and what is important about this Chile is that there is Atacama Desert. Here you can see that there is Atacama Desert in the Chile, and always there is some questions about the Atacama Desert. Okay, then this part is the Andes mountain, Atacama Desert, and the Andes mountains are there in Chile. And then just next to this is a Bolivian plateau. What is a plateau? It is somewhat higher places. And what is the capital of Bolivia? La Paz. La Paz is the capital of Bolivia. So you can see that here to the north of just north of, or we can say north of west of Argentina is Bolivia, and the capital of Bolivia is La Paz. And then to the north of east of Argentina is Paraguay. And what is the capital of Paraguay? So the capital of Paraguay is ASUNCION. Asun is the capital of Paraguay. Okay, then just we can say that to the east of Argentina is Uruguay, and the capital of Uruguay is Montevideo. So that is very important, that the capital of Uruguay is Montevideo. Okay. Now, so we can say that what are the neighbors of Argentina. So to the west it is Chile, to the north it is Uruguay, to the east it is Uruguay, and to the north of east it is Paraguay, and also to the north of east is Brazil, because you can see that here it is sharing the border with the Brazil, and just to the west it is Chile, and to the north of west it is Bolivia. Okay. And Peru. No, it is not. Argentina is not sharing its border with Peru. So once again, Argentina is sharing its border with Chile to the west. To the north it is Bolivia, and to the north of it is Paraguay, and to the east it is Brazil and Uruguay. And the capital of Uruguay is Montevideo. Okay. Then one of the important grassland, that is a Pampas, is in Argentina. Now if we move north to this, then we are coming to the largest country in South America, that is Brazil. But before coming to Brazil, we want to cover some of the facts of Argentina. Okay, so from the point of view of all your government examinations, you have to know what are the countries that are the neighbors of Argentina and their capital. So let's study something about Argentina. So Argentina area is 27,80,400 kilometers. It is the 8th largest country in the world and largest Spanish speaking nation. So we can say that the national language of Argentina is Spanish. Buenos Aires is the federal capital of Argentina, and the religion of Argentina is Roman Catholic. What is the government? So government of Argentina is Federal Presidential Constitutional Republic, and the president of Argentina is Alberto Fernandez. Okay, and now let's move to the Brazil. Now the largest country in South America is Brazil, that is in the green color. And what is the capital of Brazil? So capital of Brazil is Brasilia. Okay, and Brazil is known for its grassland. And what is the name of the grassland? Campos. So Campos, C-A-M-P-O-S, Campos. And Brazil is also known for its one of the biggest river, and that river is Amazon. So don't get confused. Amazon is a river, as well as there is a forest in Amazon, that is a tropical rainforest, and right now there was the news that the Amazon rainforest was under fire. Okay, so you have to study about that. So it can be asked in your government public examination that which forest was under fire. So it was Amazon. Now you can see that here is a basin of Amazon. Okay, there is a mouth on that is called a delta of, or mouth of Amazon. So here we can say that here is a mouth of Amazon. Okay, and yes, Monte Grosso Plateau in the center of Brazil. Here you can see there is a Monte Grosso Plateau. Okay, and now we are moving to the Guiana Highland. Here you can see that there is a Guiana Highland. Okay, now let's consider about the neighbors of Brazil. Okay, what are the neighbors of Brazil? So we can say that to the east of Brazil there is Atlantic Ocean. So to the northeast it is North Atlantic Ocean, and to the south of east it is South Atlantic Ocean. What is the capital of Brazil? It is Brasilia, which is here. Okay, and one of the grassland in Brazil is called as Campos. Okay, so Campos is a grassland in Brazil. Selvas, there is a Selvas, S-E-L, Selvas. Selvas is a grassland in Brazil. So Selvas is a grassland in Brazil, as well as Campos is also a grassland in Brazil. So let's consider about the neighbors of the Brazil. Okay, so we are seeing that to the west of Brazil is Bolivia, and to the south of west is Paraguay. Okay, its capital is Asuncion, 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 and to the south of Brazil is Uruguay with the capital Montevideo, and to the east is North Atlantic Ocean, and to the west of Brazil is Bolivia and Peru. Okay, Bolivia and Peru. So what is the capital of Peru? Lima is the capital of Peru. Bolivia capital La Paz, and to the north of west of Brazil is Colombia. Okay, and to the north is Venezuela. Its capital is, can you see? Yes, Venezuela. Let's bring it here. To the north of, or we can say exactly to the north of west somewhat. Okay, to the north of west of Brazil is Colombia, whose capital is Bogota, and there is Venezuela. Its capital is Caracas, and to the north is Guyana. And what is the capital of Guyana? Guyana capital is Georgetown, and to the north of Brazil is also Suriname, and the capital of Suriname is Paramaribo. Parama. Paramaribo is the capital of Suriname. Then also to the north of Brazil is French Guiana, and the capital of French Guiana is Cayenne. 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 Okay, so you can see that there is a French Guiana and its capital is Cayenne. Okay, and the capital of Guinea is Georgetown. Okay, I think that these points are sufficient for Brazil, but there is a lot of things in the Brazil that I will cover in another class. So important rivers of Brazil that we have to cover, or you can see that. So let's know something about the Brazil. Okay, so this Brazil is the largest country in the South and Latin America. Area is 80,50,000 kilometers square, and it is the fifth largest country by the area. Capital is Brasilia. Most populous city is Sao Paulo. Sao Paulo. Okay, the president of Brazil is Jair Bolsonaro, and GDP nominal is 1.893 trillion, which is the ninth largest in the world, and GDP in terms of purchasing power parity of Brazil is 3.596 trillion, which is eighth largest country in the world. Brazil is considered an advanced in Brazil, not Brussels. Brazil is being considered as an advanced emerging economy. So we can see that Brazil is also the member of G20. Okay, and it is the recently industrialized country. Okay, ninth largest GDP in the world by nominal, and eighth largest by purchasing power parity. And you should also know that Brazil is the largest producer of coffee in the world and fifth largest country in the world. Selvas is here you can see that there is a selvas, which is a grassland in the Brazil, and Campos is here, which is also a grassland of Brazil. Okay, now any other fact about Brazil? No. So we have seen two types of grassland. Okay, so Pampas was in Argentina. Pampas was in Argentina, and in Brazil we are having Campos. And what other is in Brazil? Yes, it was Campos and Selvas. Okay, now let's know some of the grasslands in the world. So steppe is in Europe and North Asia. Pustas is in Hungary. Paris is in USA. Pampas is in Argentina. Veld is in South Africa. Dons is in Australia. Canterbury is in New Zealand, and Savannah is in Africa and Australia, and Taiga is in Europe and Asia. So we are going to cover each and every grasslands. Okay, now let's move somewhat northward. So if you move northward, then you can say that if you move from Colombia, there is a Panama. Okay, and there is also Panama Canal is there. So Panama City, capital of Panama is Panama City. Then as you move from here as you move northward, so what are the countries that you will see? Okay, so can you say what are the countries that you will see? So I think that the countries that are there, let me get confirmed that what are the countries, because that countries are very small. So first is Panama, then there is a Costa Rica. So after Panama, here it is a Panama. Okay, Panama, and the capital of Panama is Panama City. Then as you move upward to the Panama, then there is a Costa Rica, and the capital of Costa Rica is San Jose. Then as you move northward, then you are having Nicaragua. Nicaragua is also a very important country. You can see that there is a Nicaragua. You see here. This is Nicaragua. No, here. It is Nicaragua. Okay. And what is the capital of Nicaragua? The capital of Nicaragua is Managua. Okay. Then to the north of Nicaragua is Honduras. And this green is Honduras. And what is the capital of Honduras? Tegucigalpa. Tegucigalpa is the capital of Honduras. And as you move north, then there is a Guatemala. Guatemala is very important in terms of current affairs. And GS Guatemala, the capital of Guatemala is Guatemala. Okay, so Guatemala capital is Guatemala. And then to the east of Guatemala is Belize. Belizd, Belize, and its capital is Belize City. Here you can see Belize is there. And its capital is Belize City. It's a very small country. And just to the north of Guatemala and Belize is Mexico. And you can see that this is your Mexico. And to the east of Mexico is Gulf of Mexico. And you can see that there is a Miami. Here it is a, no, not here. Here it is a Miami, okay. And you can see that to the west of Mexico is what? Is a Pacific Ocean, okay. There is a to the east is a Gulf of Campeche, and Gulf of Mexico is here, Gulf of Campeche. And if you move further east, then you can see that there is a Cuba, okay. And then the capital of Cuba is Havana, and just to the north of Cuba is Miami. So Cuba and Miami are very close to each other. They are only separated by a water body, okay. And that what is the capital of Cuba? It is Havana, okay. And then we will cover, yes, one thing is that to the north of east of Cuba is Bahamas, okay. The Bahamas. Bahamas is an archipelago, a group of island. And what is the capital of Bahamas? It is Nassau. Nassau is the capital of Bahamas. Here you can see Nassau is the capital of Bahamas. Can you see? Yes. Here you can see Bahamas, and Nassau is the capital of Bahamas. This is your Miami, and this is your Cuba, and the capital of Cuba is Havana. Now let's move to North America. From Mexico, we are moving to North America. So you can see that on to the western coast of North America is San Francisco, okay, and Los Angeles. And to the eastern coast of US is Washington DC, New York, Philadelphia, okay, all the country. And to the further east is the North Atlantic Ocean. And if you move to the north of to the north of east of US, then there is a Newfoundland. Okay, Newfoundland is very important in terms of fishing grounds. Okay, so there is a lot of fishing grounds. And why Newfoundland is a good fishing ground? I'm just giving you the reason in terms of ocean current. Okay, so let me see that why Newfoundland is a very good fishing ground. So you can see that it is all about the ocean currents. Okay, so we can see that this Newfoundland, there is a Halifax. Okay, so this Newfoundland is a very good fishing ground. Okay, and why? Because we are seeing that two currents are there. One is coming from the Labrador Sea, and the current that is coming from the Labrador Sea is coming from your north, that is the Arctic Ocean. So it is your cold current, cold ocean current. Okay, and that is called as your Labrador current. And other current that is coming is called as your Gulf Stream. Okay, GULF, Gulf Stream. So this Gulf Stream and Labrador current meet at this point. So this Gulf Stream is your warm current because that is coming from the equator. or from the hotter region, because here you can see that here is your equator, so it is coming from the hotter place, and your Labrador current is coming from the cold place, that is your Greenland and Arctic Ocean, and they meet at this point that is called the Newfoundland. So the place where cold ocean current and warm ocean current meets is a Newfoundland, and that is world's best fishing ground, because these two so you require to study further that the place where cold ocean current and warm ocean current meets, they becomes the breeding ground for all the fishing grounds. Now other thing is very important in terms of ocean current is that there is a west wind drift. If you see at this point, from here there is originating an ocean current which is going up to South America, okay, and this is the ocean current that is originating from the South America is called as the west wind drift. West wind drift. And this wind drift, when come to this point, becomes a cold current, and this cold current at Namibia coast, जब ये cold current आता है Namibia coast में, it is called as the Bengula, Bengula, Bengula. So Bengula is a cold current which flows through the Namibia, okay, and other warm current that comes from the equator is called as a Agulhas. What this is called? Agulhas, Agulhas. And this Agulhas, which is a warm current and cold current, which is called as a Bengula, meets at where? To the south of South Africa. So always it is asked that what is Agulhas and what is Bengula, okay. So Agulhas is close to South Africa, coast of South Africa, and Bengula is close to the Namibian coast. So these are the concept of Agulhas and Bengula current, okay. So I think that next time we are going to cover all about North America, okay. So I think I should stop at this point. Let me tell you something about some details about North America, where is prairies and all the grassland of North America. So we can say that here is North America, and there is a Rocky Mountain. From here to here, to the eastern coast of North America is a Rocky Mountain, okay. Then there is a Great Plain. Here it in central, it is a Great Plain, and then there is a Central Plateau here. At this point is a Central Plateau. Then Ozark Plateau at this point. Then Canadian Shield. This point is called as your Canadian Shield. This is your Canadian Shield, okay. And then there is a prairies is there just to the here. You can see prairies grassland is here, and close to the prairies grassland is a Yellowstone National Park, okay. So yes, and where is your Missouri River? That is a very popular river in US, Missouri River. Can you pinpoint where is the Missouri River? So try to find. Further, there is a lot of lakes in in US. Like here in US and Canada, in the boundary between US and Canada, there is a Lake Superior. Okay, then Ottawa. Here is Ottawa, which is the capital of Canada. Then Washington to the eastern coast, which is the capital of US. Okay, so we will cover all these parts. Okay, next. In the forthcoming classes, okay. If you like this, then please like and subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe, okay, else I will not be able to continue the classes. Thank you.